Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we've got somebody that is missing you. We have I miss hearing your voice, but we also have I don't know how to feel. And this is maybe, I'm trying to accept that things might not work out between the two of us. Maybe I know that you're not interested in me, but we have somebody that is still longing to hear the voice of the person that they love. Hello there, dude. First arrival. Hello, Peggy. Let's conspire with a little bit of wind chime time. That was actually more like a lot. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading, you can reach me with the email address in the description box below. Oh my God, and Tiana, what's up? How's your day going? We're going to dive in with the Tattoo Tarot. It's the heavy hitters, you guys. What do we have? Oh, all of them. Okay. Well, Lovers in the reverse. 6 of Wands in the reverse. 7 of Swords in the reverse. And the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, if you're going to get the 7 of Swords, it's nice to see it in the reverse because the upright is more about a trickster or dishonest energy. So we do have someone that is being honest with themselves. And I think it's, I miss this person. I want things to go well, but I have to be willing to accept it if this is not my person or if this is not my soulmate. I need to be able to find happiness regardless, right? Can't put all my eggs in one basket, I guess would be the saying. Because we have, I think this is like a reality check or some introspection, right? I don't want to prevaricate. I don't want to, make excuses. I want to look at the situation for what it truly is. And if it is imbalanced or not going to be something that I can, figure out, then I have to accept that. Hello, Thomas. How's it going? Hello, Key Controller. That's perfect. What else do we have? 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. 6 of Pentacles. So I think this is just, if it works out, it works out. If not, that's how it is. But I think like on a deeper, like more spiritual level, this is if you've done the work, if you're interested in doing right by me, then it'll work out. But if it doesn't work out, it's because you weren't interested in making it right, and therefore rejection is protection. So it feels kind of like I'm negotiating with myself, right? I want to be realistic, even though I want to acknowledge the emotions I feel, right? Hello, Doris. How's it going? We have Death in the reverse. Even though it hasn't worked out, or even though I don't feel like I've been chosen by this love interest, I still have feelings that are lingering. Death in the reverse. It's still, I think this person would say, I'm still in love with that person. We have the Tower in the reverse and the 8 of Cups. Whoever I'm reading for, I do think you might have suspicions that your love interest walked away or even ghosted or ended things because they thought they could avoid a difficult or like chaotic situation. You'll know, obviously, your own circumstances. They're going to vary, but this is kind of like, I knew if I really pursued things with you, I knew if I really put myself out there that it was all or nothing, and there could be some pretty difficult consequences or outcomes. This person kind of talked themselves out of pursuing something with you because they feared that things would get bad. Maybe they thought they would lose a friendship if you were originally friends. Maybe they thought their friends or family would judge them. Whatever it is, this person was like, I gotta walk away before things get too serious. Knight of Wands. King of Wands and the Sun in the reverse. But because they walked away, rather, I mean, they did so before they wanted to, right? Before you wanted them to walk away. They wanted to focus on something else or distract themselves. Maybe then the pain would go away, or maybe then, you know, I would slowly forget what happened. But with Sun in the reverse, this is, I'm unhappy. I don't like this, you know? So we could have the, I don't know how to feel on both sides. This could also be the King of Wands is the person saying, I miss hearing your voice. But we have a love connection that didn't really happen because of fear. Hi, Paul. How's it going? We've got Strength, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, I do like to see that. Okay. Okay. So even though I may have been at kind of a low point in my life, hello there, Vicky. Maybe I didn't have the most confidence. Maybe it was a little bit difficult for me to envision how things would go and if they could go well with you. So if I was feeling a little insecure, it kind of makes sense that I didn't want to put myself out there for a relationship because I didn't think it would go well, right? But this is also, like I said, awareness of my own decisions, right? Whatever I did, maybe it was kind of, you know, the easy way out. Maybe I should have communicated. Maybe I should have tried. The Hermit in the reverse is, I know now I would have done something better, but maybe they had to mess this up in order to learn from it, right? Because the Sun talks about enlightenment. Through the loss of their love interest, this King of Wands has a greater understanding of how to operate or how to approach love. We've got the Knight of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. That's a lot of emotion right there. So now we have this King of Wands realizing what they really want is what they pushed away. What I rejected is what I think about all the time. 3 of Cups. How do I get to see this person again? How do I run into them? How do I get their attention? How do I get some FaceTime? So I'm going to go ahead and say this King of Wands is probably the I miss hearing your voice individual, the one who chose to walk away. 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. I've been able to see things more clearly, or I have a more stable life because I've addressed some financial concerns. For some of you, this person made up with a family member or maybe walked away from a family member. But this is, I feel like my life is in a better place. I'm more capable of, you know, extending myself into a relationship, actually, you know, investing in that relationship. This person feels like they're in a better place than they were when they met the person that they're thinking of. They may say they're in a better place because they met that person. Emperor in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. By trying to control what happened, or by trying to not let somebody else think that they had any, you know, control over me, I ended up just completely like fumbling it. Justice in the reverse. I mistreated you because I was so focused on something else, like how you would perceive me or my ego or what other people think, who I should be with, you know, all of that. This is something they struggle to avoid thinking about. Like, why did I handle it that way? Is there something I can do to make it right? Or is it just a lost cause at this point? Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess in the reverse, Queen of Swords. This is like, oh, now I'm on top of the world. Now things are going better. Now my money's right. And all I want is like you by my side. But if I show up and I'm like, hey, baby, you remember me? You might be like, yeah, I do. And I don't like you. Go back to where you came from. I don't want to see you. They don't know how this person would react. I don't know how to feel. I miss hearing your voice, but you might hate me. You might really just not like me. You might not have any time for me whatsoever. And for some of you, that's probably true. Sometimes you push too far, right? But for others of you, there's still... So you're telling me there's a chance. Hello, Johnny. Well, it's not necessarily time wasted. I bet you learned something from the situation. I'm sure you did. It happens a lot. Yeah, I can't really control the laugh. Sometimes it just gets a little ridiculous. There have been times I'm on like the opposite side of, I don't know, like Target or Walmart. No, not Walmart. I don't like Walmart. Somebody like I used to work with, or somebody that like I went to school with, or a neighbor or something will hear me like aisles and aisles away. And they'll be like, that's Carmen. Do you hear that laugh? Of course you do. It's like a megaphone. We got the fish, which is a good sign, and the coffin. Slightly less good sign, it's okay. Sometimes it talks about a positive ending, especially when you've got it paired with the good fish. This is like, I think, confirming the fact that this King of Wands had to walk away in order to learn the value of what they were walking away from. They had to feel that absence. They had to feel that void. They had to start questioning themselves. And that wouldn't have happened if they tried to make it work the first time or second time, whatever it is. So this is, for some of you, more final than others. This could be rejection is protection. Thank you, next. Moving on, not looking backwards. And for others of you, this King of Wands has learned what they did wrong and what they need to work on if they want to actually have a healthy relationship with you. And that is what they want. So you'll know what it is for you. This person may have a letter that they've written for you. I know it's not very fashionable anymore. Most people do the texting thing. But this person might actually have written something out, maybe even in a journal. But this is like insight into this person's thoughts. It could have, just been one time where they sat down, they were like, it's been a while. Here's what I've been thinking about. Because they need to figure out how to feel, right? But for others of you, this could be multiple times that they wrote in it. And it's going to, I think, come into the equation because they want to show you that they've changed, right? Here's the process. Here's what happened. All right, this is the Kipper. What's up, Justin? Plastic cups? Oh, no. We've got number 18, which is the child. Number 5, mature man. This is somebody who learned. When I met you, I might have been just a little bit green. I might have been just a little bit immature. I didn't really know how to actually act around somebody like you. This is somebody who went through maybe a dark night of the soul, maybe more of I found a mentor, or I had a change of perspective because I lost something that I didn't realize was that special to me. Like how she's hugging the little teddy bear there. Rabbit. I think it's a rabbit. Right? Oh, a rabbit. Yeah. And now we have the mature man. I'm not going to play those games anymore because I've learned. I understand that's toxic. I understand that doesn't get me what I want. And I've also had time to think about what I've done. You go sit in a corner and you think about what you've done right now. Or you get the whip. Hello, Mountain Girl. How are you? Hello, Blackjack. I mean, that's why we have discernment, right? You don't want to just take somebody's word that they've changed. They got to actually like I trust. I'm capable of trust, but I also verify. So let me see the work. Let me see how you got to that answer for your math problem. So I got to say though, Blackjack, this is somebody who's coming out with high honor. So they may have learned how to be an honorable person from you. Because this is, I can't stop thinking about you. I know that I've become a better person because you put me in my place or you told me what I was doing was ridiculous. I grew because of, the experience I had getting to know you, and probably more so the experience of losing you. This person is a better, in terms of integrity and morality, person than they were before they met you. For some of you, this person might just want to be like, I just want to let you know that you had an impact and I want to apologize. They might not be like pursuing a relationship with you. I think though, for the majority of you, this is somebody who's like, I've learned my lesson. I know that I had a problem and I know that you helped me, even though I didn't really treat you that well. I know, it's like, move on, right? All right, this is the Path of Shadows. We have Harpy, a creature of many guises. In storms I soar, amid virtues and vices, a reflection of life's score. Ooh, shapeshifter. Okay. Oh, it's my favorite. It's the black cat, you guys. Grace, mystery, and psychic abilities. Well, this would appear to me to be a bit of a challenge for someone. Do you want to continue living your life where you're unreliable, right? Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, flighty, flaky. I don't know if you're going to show up when you said. I don't know if I can count on you to tell me the truth. And this person went through a period of loss that has helped them better connect to their intuition or their psychic abilities. And now they can't really avoid thinking about the things that they could have done differently. That's funny. What else do we have? Ooh. Grim Reaper. In the realm of twilight, where shadows converge, the Grim Reaper's scythe guides souls to the verge. It's like they're trying to pick the words that you're most likely to mispronounce on these. I made it though, you guys. I definitely like this card because it's spooky and I like spooky. But, definitely points to somebody changing on a fundamental level, because death is not just the end of something. Death can also be about how you transform, right? You talk to a lot of people, death isn't the end. It's where you transform into a really cool ghost and all of your spying dreams will come true, my friend. This is somebody who's transformed. They resisted it initially. They didn't want to change, even though maybe they were very interested in somebody and there was a temptation to, well, maybe I could just flip everything right now, be a different person, and everything would be great. Not that easy. They had to lose you in order to learn. If I want something like that, I have to be like up to the challenge. I have to be more reliable or wise. So I do think that many of them have changed, but you know what? Maybe so have you. And if you have, you might be attracted to something totally different now. You might have zero time for this person, and that's okay. But I will say this. We have, like, I think a pretty significant shift approaching, and it's always better to forgive and let go than to hold on to a grudge. I encourage everyone to forgive. You don't have to say, I understand and I justify, or I would totally do the same thing, but you can forgive because forgiveness is for you. It's taking that load off and getting rid of that burden so that you don't have to be mad at that person. You can just let that go and focus on the new stuff. For some of you, that passage into the new, that shift, it's going to be marked by forgiveness. That's the checkpoint, right? Are you forgiven or did you forgive? Hello, Frederick. How are you doing? I love that, dude. What else do we have? This is the Pause Tarot. Oh, are you okay? You see him doing some yoga just there? This is the King of Pentacles, and he's just so cute. All right. Well, that's it, you guys. They want the 10 of Cups. I've been putting in work. Maybe they've been going to gym. I don't know. But I do think they've been working on their finances and their mental, their approach or their view of trusting people and love. So cute, you guys. Is Peggy here? I can't remember. I don't think I've seen Peggy yet. This is her favorite card. Look at how cute it is. And then you go ahead and you pair it with the Magician, and it's like, all right, I know I had some troubles before. I wasn't quite ready for the love, but gosh darn it if it hasn't just completely taken over my soul. So I'm just going to go, boop, 10 of Cups. See, he's got that one. He's ready. I'm ready for love. That's what I want. So I'm going to go for it. And I do feel like for those of you where these two are not going to end up together, this King of Wands, King of Pentacles will find that love with somebody else. And I do think it'll be a different experience in a really good way, right? I'm giving different energy. I will get different energy back. So this is somebody who's confident. This is somebody who knows what they want. And they know it's going to cause some trouble here. I think part of what I love about these cats in the Pause Tarot is the eyes. This dude looks like he's ready to start battle. And then you combine it with the Tower and it's like, oh, just try to stop me. I don't care. I'm going to get what I want. You can't stop me. I'm a King of Wands. So there are going to be some people that are surprised this person wants the 10 of Cups or wants a serious relationship. There could be people from their past that are mad because they wanted this person to pursue them for that reason in the past, and now they're not. But there could also be some people who want to pursue you, the Queen of Swords. Remember, don't get too caught up on those genders, right? This could be anyone. But this is saying, oh, I'm going to go for what I want. And I know there's going to be some bad people, but that's just kind of how it goes, you know? Like if you're in line and it's the last strawberry rhubarb pie, are you going to not order what you want just because the person behind you is talking about strawberry rhubarb, or because you're the next person to order, do you just go for it? I'm going to get the strawberry rhubarb pie. Like, that's why I'm here. This is somebody who's not going to let the little things that used to stop them from going after this relationship that they're interested in. Peggy, did you see the 2 of Cups? I love it. You're right. I agree. We've got the 5 of Wands. That's exactly it. Oh, you don't like my decision? Oh, you don't want me to be in this relationship? You want to 5 about it? Get ready. I mean, these guys look way cooler than me, but I don't know if I really know how to. I don't think I. Here's, if I had this, I would just still go, boop. Did that hurt? No? Okay. So this is like, I know it's not going to be easy. I know there's going to be some people who maybe are interested in the same person. I know maybe the Queen of Swords doesn't like me right now. We might argue a little bit because I'm going to have to apologize, but I'm going to do what it takes. This King of Wands is willing or ready to crawl through that tunnel in the Shawshank Redemption because freedom is at the end. Isn't it? It's easily one of my favorites. Hello, Israel. How are you doing? We've got the moon. Oh, operating in secret or in silence, are we? I don't want anybody to know where I'm going. I don't want anybody to know what I'm doing. You probably just try to talk me out of it anyway. So I'm just going to be a little secretive about it. Now I'm hearing, what is it? Is it Mission Impossible music? The dun, 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 dun. You know, like, doo-doo, doo-doo. They're definitely trying to be sneaky about it. They don't want people to tell them they shouldn't do it. They don't want people to be like, oh, I didn't know that person was single. I'm going to go after them too. This is, nope, I'm just chilling at home. But they're not. See, doesn't it just look like he's hiding something? So we have the Emperor. This is somebody who's willing to do what it takes to go after the romantic interest that they are interested in. But I also feel like they understand I'm here to apologize and see what you think. Because I don't know how to feel. I don't know if you totally hate me now, but I miss hearing your voice. They're going to say their piece, but they know that it's a possibility this Queen of Swords is going to be like, no, it's not going to happen. Isn't it such a great movie, Johnny? I could watch that like once a week and be all right with it. How can you be so obtuse? Or is it don't be obtuse? Oh, that just gets the wardens. It just makes him so mad. What did you call me? We've got the Page of Swords and Judgment. Four of Pentacles. And the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So I've made my decision. I'm going to communicate. I've got to say, you know, I'm sorry, or I want to make sure that you understand that you had a positive influence on me. Even if I just like want you to take credit for the fact that I needed to be told that I did something wrong. Like you helped me to understand there was something I needed to work on. Or because I met you, I started to question, why am I always this Four of Pentacles? Why am I always hiding myself from people? Why do I feel everybody is not worth it? Like it's old after a while. So they decided, I don't think I'm ready to just completely lose that connection. I miss hearing your voice. It's burdensome for me to feel like there is no way to change this, right? Oh, Johnny. Yes, that question. I was like, man, this guy's going to get beat up. This is not going to go well. But man, he fixed it. You know, he explained the rest of it. But if you want to know a real easy way to get punched, I suppose walking up to a married man and asking that is a good way to go about it. All right, this is the situations deck. Exactly. All right, what else do we have? So this won't be for everyone. For some of you, this person no longer wants to start a family or doesn't mind that you have children. There's a shift in perspective here because remember, he wants the 10 of Cups, and that can be all about family life. It can literally be about the little kitties in the background. So there's been a shift. I do feel like you would know which way this person would be, changing their mind too. They may have told you at one point they want children, now they don't want them. They may have had really toxic, how do I say this? They might have been immature in pushing people away because they wanted to get somebody obsessed with them. I'm going to get you hooked. I'm going to get you, where you think I'm great. And then I'm going to disappear. And then we'll see how you handle it. And you'll be all obsessed with me. So it could be that's what they've changed. But this is about maturity. This person doesn't use the same tactics or the same approach to love that they did before, which is a good thing. Hello, Matt. How's it going? Awesome. That's a pretty awesome poster. I always had Jim Morrison like in my locker or whatever. And just the other day, my mom said how much she hates that picture. It's like, really? Okay. To each their own. We have roller coaster, highest high, and adrenaline rush. Whoever this King of Wands is enamored of, whoever has inspired them to change their life, they consider the time they've spent with you as the highlight of their life. The time that they can think about when they're having a difficult day that makes them smile, or something where they kind of chuckle at, I can't believe that really happened, right? Yep. And I've been there. Zihuatanejo is actually really cool. Ixtapa is right next to it, and that's more of like a resort town. So there's like a bunch of like higher end resorts and things like that. But there's this really cool market there. So you'll get more of like a small town vibe at Zihuatanejo. Frederick. Oh, Lord. That man did have a little bit of a drinking problem, didn't he? But he made some really good music. So we've got the Today card. There is something changing in this person's energy today. Ooh, Lord. For some of you, this person is admitting to themselves today that you are their twin flame, that you are the person that they mirror or that they feel the strongest connection to. But they also have something that has changed for them financially. And that makes them feel like they're in a better place to actually be in a relationship with someone. For some of you, I realize that we might be twin flames, and that doesn't guarantee that you're going to choose me. But there is a realization happening today regarding twin flames. And if you know me, you know my opinion on twin flames is that is, in my opinion, a journey about self-discovery, self-esteem, valuing yourself, having standards, not being codependent, and growing because you love somebody else so much that you can also appreciate how much you need to love yourself. Like I need to either A, set a good example for them, or I know that if I want to be with you, I have to be in my best version, right? There are a lot of people that will try to sell you the twin flame as this is your only person, you have to be with them, and I will fight them. Oh, thank you, dude. What a perfect number for that too. Because there are soulmates out there in addition to twin flames, and not everyone has a twin flame. So I just don't want anyone to feel like they're stuck. because everyone deserves a partner that is willing to focus on their personal development and respect yours. Hello, Katie. How we doing? Yeah, no kidding. Oh, we got truthfulness. So this King of Wands is going to be very focused on honesty. They know it's important to you. They know you won't accept anything less, and they're going to tell you what happened. If there's something in particular they've been nervous to tell you about, they have finally found that courage, and they know it's like all or nothing. I either tell you exactly who I am and what I've been through, and I might have a chance at getting my wish fulfilled, or I lose my wish because I assume I don't have to be honest. Honesty is required. All right, this is the Love Tarot. Let's see what other thoughts we got going on over here. It is a long journey, isn't it? All right, what else do we have? This isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. We will be together again soon. I feel like this is maybe difficult for them to say, because I think this person generally likes to leave things open-ended. I'm not going to ever probably just tell you completely it's done, because I like the fact that it hangs on for a little bit, right? Oh, this is driving me crazy. Okay, you guys. You see the word isn't? Tell me that there isn't some weirdness there with the letters. Like the font is weird. The I is like more bold. I don't know. You know what that means to me? This King of Wands, who has gone through some spiritual awakening, probably after you have, and now understands more readily what the twin flame journey is. They don't think it's goodbye, but they may not realize the Queen of Swords could be at the point where they're ready to say goodbye, right? And then we also have the Tears card. You didn't see how much I cried. They think about you, and that sometimes makes them cry. They didn't think it would go like this, right? They didn't expect to feel this much. Hello, Carrie. How are you, hon? We have, you hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. And then we have, you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. That's why they associate that 10 of cups with you, or when they daydream about that 10 of cups, you're the person that they think of. You're who they'd want to share that with. I'm going to tell you right now, there's at least one person that hates that you have that distinction in this person's heart. All right, so there's definitely some of you out here, this person wants to start a family with you. Have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent. And I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. So they are thinking about the long term for sure. They're worried you've blocked them. You might have blocked them on one thing, but not the other, or you might have completely blocked them. Or it's more like energetically you're uninterested. I miss you and want to connect. Please unblock me so we can speak. I have a lot to say. Oh, I bet you do. All right, this is the Earth and Bone Oracle. Let's see if we get the Beloved card. Hello, Santiago. How are you doing today? I missed that one. It happens. Oh, thank you, Tiana. We have the rider, number 12, Rider, by the way. Movement, quick decisions, progress, and excitement. I do feel like a little bit of giddiness. I think we could have somebody that's, like, well, I don't know if you're going to be mad at me. I don't know if you're going to tell me to like turn around and never come back, but I'm excited I get to see you. I'll at least get to hear your voice, even if you're telling me to F off. Like we just say it one more time so that I can remember it and then I'll leave. Is that cool? This one's more with, a little bit more anger. Let's make it exciting. All right. So we've got number 1, which is shelter, spiritual growth, revival, accountability, and healing. And Trinity, number 3, balancing decisions, priorities, and adapting to change. So they've been through it. They're wiser. They're different. You may not totally recognize like how they speak or what they talk about, how they look at you. You might be like, who are you and what did you do with the person that I knew before? Because when you go through an awakening, sometimes things change in a way that people don't really expect. What's up, Pharaoh? How are you? So we've got spilling the beans. This person's going to finally be honest about it, their emotions, what they've been through, why they walked away. I didn't look at the second card yet. I just saw the spilling the beans card, and then the other one was missing someone. They think about the memories they have with you all the time. They might reread your messages, but I think for most of you, it's about pictures. I feel like when they look at a picture, it's like I can hear you laughing, or I can hear, the way you said something. It really does keep things alive for them. They've tried dating other people. They don't like it. They compare other people to you and it doesn't work out for the other people. Like, you don't measure up, This is the Tarot Familiars. What parting advice do we have for our Queen of Swords? Did I say hello to Illuminati? Hello, Illuminati. What else do we have? So the advice is Knight of Wands. The Devil. And the 7 of Swords in the reverse. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. The number 7 is important. The advice is be cautious or be wary. Look for the red flags, but be willing to be surprised or be willing to see the truth of the situation. Because for some of you, you're going to expect this Knight of Wands devil energy, and that's not going to be what you find. You're going to assume they haven't done the work, or you're going to assume that they're lying to you and they're not. So that's why we have discernment, right? We want to be able to know what's really going on. And if someone's telling the truth, we don't want to accuse them of lying, right? So this is just saying use your discernment. You'll be able to figure it out. But you might have just a little bit of bias and you might be assuming this person is just always full of ish, All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all enjoyed the reading. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Doodles. Hello, upper echelon.